Hi, my name is Brian. In this video, we're going to find the derivative of f of x, which is x plus 4 over x minus 2. And then after doing that, we can find f prime of 4. Now we're going to do this using the limit definition. And again, there are two versions of the limit definition. The first one is the limit as x approaches a of f of x minus f of a all over x minus a. And the second is the limit as h goes to 0 of f of a plus h minus f of a all over h. Now in this video, I am going to use this version of the limit definition of a derivative. Now the first step is to write out what f of x is. So we're going to have the limit as x approaches a. Now f of x is going to be the rational function x plus 4 over x minus 2 minus, and then you have f of a, which is going to be a plus 4 over a minus 2 all over x minus a. Now, you've probably seen a problem similar to this back when we did limits. It's a complex fraction, meaning we have fractions on top of a bigger fraction. So we have these two fractions right here. I want to turn that in, well, basically I want to get rid of these two denominators here. So what we're going to do is multiply top and bottom by their common denominator. We're going to multiply top and bottom by x minus 2 and then a minus 2. Okay, now that way, when I multiply this over to that fraction, what's going to happen is that this x minus 2 is going to cancel with that x minus 2. And so it's just going to leave us the limit. Okay, so again, the x minus 2's will cancel, and it will leave me with x plus 4 and an a minus 2. And then when I multiply this on this fraction, the a minus 2's will cancel, and we're going to be left with a plus 4 and an x minus 2. Okay, and on the bottom, we're still going to have the x minus a, and then the x minus 2, and the a minus 2. So now what we're going to do is FOIL out these two and FOIL out these. So the limit as x approaches a. Now this is going to give me xa minus 2x. So there's my xa minus 2a, or I'm sorry, minus 2x plus 4a minus 8. And then over here, I'm going to have ax. Now I have this minus sign here, which means I'm going to leave it out here, and then I'm going to FOIL this and leave it in parentheses. So it's going to be ax, and then minus 2a plus 4x minus 8. Again, all over, and then again, that same denominator. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have an xa, and then we're going to have a minus xa, so those cancel. What else do we have? We have a minus 8 and a minus negative 8, so those cancel. So what's left is a minus 2x. Oh, and then we have another minus 4x. So that's actually going to be negative 6x. So those make negative 6x. Then you're going to have a 4a and positive 2a. So that's going to make a positive 6a. And on the bottom, we still have that whole denominator. Now you know you're on the right track. Again, the whole objective here is to get rid of this x minus a that's on the bottom. So we need a factor of x minus a from the top. The only way we're going to get that is to factor out a negative 6 from here. So factor out a negative 6, and that's going to leave us x minus a. And then we still have our x minus a on the bottom, which now we know is going to cancel. And the other terms, we're going to leave alone. So now the x minus a's cancel. And we are left with a negative 6 on top and an x minus 2 and an a minus 2 on the bottom. Now that the x minus a is gone, plug in x equals a. So plug in x equals a. So that's going to give me negative 6 over, and that's going to be a minus 2, and another a minus 2, which is negative 6 over a minus 2 squared. Okay, so what we just showed was that f prime of a is going to be negative 6 over a minus 2 squared. So if I want to find f prime of 4, then what we're going to do is we're going to plug in 4 for a. So that's going to be 4, there's your a, minus 2 squared. That's negative 6 over 2 squared. Negative 6 over 4. So that's negative 3/2. Or you can write that as negative 1.5. Now I can do this for any a. If I wanted, I could do f prime of negative 1. So that's going to be negative 6 over negative 1 minus 2 squared. Negative 6 over negative 3 squared. That's negative 6 over 9, which is negative 2/3. So let's go ahead and take a look at a graph of this function. Okay, so what we just found was at x equals 4, we have a slope right there, and that slope is negative 1.5. And then if I were to plug in negative 1, so here's negative 1, the slope here at negative 1 is negative 2/3.